Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. Got my own personal beach, something a little bit different from the last episode. Been doing a load of work on the base, trying to make it look a little bit nicer, as well as making a new friend. Say hello to Boris, my new Triceratops. Check him out. He's absolutely filled to the brim with loads of berries. He is such a guy. He's only level 5. I only got him at level 1, so it's not good. Generally, when you get a dinosaur, you want to try and get him the highest level you can, so you can add all the additional levels to him. But, hey, it's my first Triceratops, and it's Boris. He's pretty cool. We're checking my dino gate as well. I got a dino gate, started building some walls. Obviously, I need to upgrade them all to actual wood instead of thatch, but the main reason I made this was not to stop people getting in. It was to stop dinosaurs getting in and my dinosaurs getting out. I always have a problem with dinosaurs coming in and eating my dinosaurs, so I thought if I put like some sort of makeshift fence up, it should work. As well as making some new chests. Got some big chests. Pretty nice. If we have a little looky-see inside the house, we've got ourselves a compost bin. Don't ask why it's in the house. I put it in here before I had any of the other stuff outside. So, yeah, we've got poo and thatch and fertilizer in the house. Open up. It's probably not the best place to have it, but it is here nonetheless. As well as some more storage drawers and things like that. So I've been pretty busy pretty much just getting resources and making sure everything is running nicely. I did have a velociraptor before actually, but he did die, which kind of sucks. I find the trikes and the bigger herbivores a lot easier to look after because you can gather so many berries with these guys and you don't have to worry about it, and they just go around doing their own thing. So one thing that I do want to do between this and the next episode, because obviously Boris isn't a great name. Come on, it's not amazing for a dinosaur. It's pretty good, you know, it's up there in the top 10%, but it's not amazing. What I want to do is I want to get one of your guys' names and I want to inscribe it onto this dinosaur for life. Well, as long as it lasts or until I forget to feed it, one of the two. So, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is leave in the comments section your favourite dinosaur or mammal, but it has to be from the Jurassic period. Let me know what your favourite one is and why. And if it's real good and I like it, it doesn't have to, you can just leave one, but I prefer something a little bit funny or, something entertaining. And if it's good, we'll choose it and we'll rename Boris to that dinosaur. How cool does that sound? So you'll be, you'll be a part of the Ark series forever. Well, probably a couple of episodes until so-called Boris here dies. But I'm just about to attack this guy because these actually do a lot of damage and they do a ton of knockback, which is pretty good. See, like he's getting minced. Get a bit of this. Then, so yeah, we're going to be doing that. Leave your thing in the comment section. And another thing that we're going to be doing pretty soon is we're going to be doing another channel Q&A. It's been a very long time since we've done a channel Q&A. I would like to do another one. So, not this episode, but maybe the next one. I'll ask for your comments and things on that. I don't want to ask on this one because we're going to have loads of dinosaur things in there. And I don't want to mix up the dinosaur ones with these ones. So we'll make sure that we keep them separate so I don't get kerfuzzled, because I easily get kerfuzzled. So let's do that. I'm just going to quickly... I'm taking him out for a berry hunt because he was left all night. And I think he could do with some fresh berries. As well as we need some thatch and some other things. Oh, that reminds me. One other thing that I need to thank guys for, and peoples and humans, is thank you very much for the donations. I added a donation button to my channel a couple of days back. Underneath the, if you're on the main page, it's under the banner, it says donations. I added it there a couple of days back. And I haven't mentioned it in any videos because I thought, well, I'll put it there. But I don't want to seem like one of those guys that's always like, please go and donate. I don't want to be one of those. But I had like 4 or 5 donations within the first couple of days. I was like, what? I didn't expect any at all. I thought, I'll throw it there just in case someone wants to help out. And they did. So thank you very much, people, for those that donate. I thought I'd give you a little, a little thank you in one of the videos. If you leave a donation, then make sure as well, because I had a couple of them come through that didn't leave messages. Leave a message in there so I can, mention it in a video or something, or we'll try and answer it in one of the Q&As. I think that's going to be a good way of doing it. Man, these guys are so slow. It's the only thing with them. I'm trying to level up his move speed and his damage because he's already really, really good at farming berries, so I don't have to worry about that. He's not the best, there's much better dinosaurs, but he's pretty good nonetheless. But one thing that he's not good at, and I'm not really using him as a caddy, I'm not using him as my mule. I'll probably get another dinosaur for that. He would be good as it, but I'm probably not going to use him as it. But I want to be able to get around a little bit quicker on him. You know, I can run, but he runs out of stamina real fast. So I'm trying to add levels to all these bits down here. I want to add his stamina, I want his move speed, and I want his melee damage. Because eventually I'm going to have him fight for me, and Triceratopses do actually do a decent amount of damage. He doesn't do anywhere as near as much as my raptor, but my raptor I tamed at level 21, I think, and I'm currently level 22. So it was a pretty close one, you know. You don't generally want to be trying to tame dinosaurs higher than your level, so I was pretty lucky to get him. You're wondering how he died? It's kind of a little bit embarrassing, but I forgot to feed him. And I was gone for like 6 hours, came back, and he was most definitely dead. Well, he wasn't even there. The most annoying bit isn't the fact that I lost a raptor, because raptors only take like 45 minutes to half an hour to tame. You know, faster if you're using prime meat. But it was the fact that I had a saddle on him, and I purposely, this was kind of my thinking behind it, I purposely didn't learn the engram for raptor saddles. Oh, that's Parasaur. Where is it? Raptor. Yeah. I purposely didn't use it for raptor because I actually found a raptor saddle in a drop pod. So I was like, oh, well, I don't need to learn that because, you know, this guy will last forever. And I forgot to feed him. So, yeah. Could have gone a little bit better right there. Should we try and take on this raptor, see how much damage this guy does? I think, you know, mounts do more damage when you're on them. I always find that I do a lot more damage when I'm on the back of my trike than if I have him just fighting for me. I have a horrible feeling that I'm going to nab this guy and he's going to go full ham. The Stegosaurus, that is. Now, there was a big update. There was a big update a couple of days back. They've been doing a bit of a competition called the Jurassic World competition. And can I get him? Did I hit him or did I hit him? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Have I angered both of them? Oh, this could go pretty badly. Oh, I killed the raptor. There we go. See, look how much damage he does. It's absolutely insane. Is he coming for a go as well? You don't want to be fighting my trike. Look at those horns on the front. You just got a dodgy tail. I'm just going to mash you up. That's how it's going to be. But yeah, there was a big update a couple of days back. Well, there's been updates every single day pretty much. But there was a large one that I'd class as probably an actual content update a couple of days back. They added a few things in, you know, a few optimizations and whatnot. I'm getting about an extra 5 frames on this, which is pretty nice. I'm actually recording at a full 30 frames a second. And in-game, I'm getting about 35. And bear in mind, when you record, you lose about 5 frames, so getting about 35 to 40 FPS in this is pretty good for me. I haven't got a high-end graphics card by any means. There's people out there with like 980s and 860s and whatnot. I'm still running 670s in SLI, but the game doesn't actually have SLI compatibility yet, so I'm just running one 670. To be able to run it on like medium with, you know, 35 to 40 FPS is pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that, so. But I do look after my computer quite a bit, and I think one thing most people don't realise is you actually have to look after your computer. I see so many people saying, I get really bad frames, and my computer runs really bad, and I got this graphics card and whatnot, but I haven't cleaned it for 6 years. It's probably going to be why. Your computer's probably slugging along with half your carpet in it, so you definitely don't want that. I'm going to kill these guys as well. I want to get some meat because we haven't got any meat, and I want to show off something today that I think you're going to find pretty interesting. So let's get back to the update. We had a big content update, added in a few more things, but the main thing added in that I want to try out is a salt bin. Oh, did I annoy this guy? Oh my god, there's millions of dinosaurs right here. Oh, look at them all go flying. We just killed everything. The radius of attack on this is absolutely insane. See, look how much work we're doing. Who's left? Oh, there's just one little guy over there. Alright, just going to walk over this guy and we're just going to mince him. Come here. There it is. There it is. So, one of the things they added was a salt bin that allows you to keep your food preserved for a little bit longer. Because we all know that the food in... Oh, we all know that the food in this doesn't last as long as we would like. It decomposes pretty fast. Which, you know, you're in a very humid area. You're carrying around raw meat. It's probably going to go a little bit whiffy. You know, it's going to smell a bit funny after a day or two. So, they added something in that allows you to be able to preserve it a little bit longer. Not as long as the fridge, but you can learn it a little bit earlier. So I've gone ahead and learned the preserving bin. Now, we need to be able to make this, and we also need to be able to power it. And I think what it runs off of is spark powder. So I've gone and got spark powder, and hopefully... Oh, you done a little nug right there, didn't you? Oh, Boris, keeping it healthy. Yeah, we, is there any more dinosaurs? I'm pretty sure I, like, sent one flying a minute ago. Is that all of them? Let me get on top of Boris. I can see a little bit easier when I'm on Boris. Oh, that might be all of them. No, there's one down there. There's one down there. Let's go get this guy. Yeah, so I think we need spark powder to be able to run it. Now, I don't know how long it runs for, but I am thinking of trying to tame a dinosaur very soon. And the type of dinosaur is very cool. I would like to tame a Spinosaur. It's the new dinosaur that was added in the last content update, the Spinosaur. You guys might remember it from Jurassic Park. The guy with the big old kind of flaily back. That's the one that I want to get my paws on. Now, they seem to spawn quite nicely, so hopefully we'll be able to get one of those. Look at the amount of berries you get from this guy. It's absolutely insane. Like, if you want to get narco berries to be able to tame stuff, get yourself a Triceratops. It's absolutely out of this world. For the earlier game dinosaurs as well, you know. If you're with a tribe who's already got loads of saddles for like all the bigger dinosaurs, that's fine. But you get absolutely tons. So if we're gonna need a salt bin, there's one thing I'm missing, and that is thatch. Yes, because I went through loads and loads of thatch to make these walls. So I'm going to need a little bit of thatch. We can use our Triceratops to be able to farm thatch from wood trees. You can do that because, you know, they've got big old tusks, haven't they? The only thing that's kind of a little bit, you know, sucks about them is they don't do it very well. So I prefer to kind of do it by myself. Until we get something like a Brontosaurus and that, then I'll probably be doing it by hand. But let's have a look at how much we need to be able to make this guy. So we need a preserving bin. We need wood, thatch, fibre and stone. I've actually got all of this, so let's head back to the base. It's going to be a little bit slowly, but, you know, we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Boris isn't the fastest of dinosaurs, as you can see, but he is, you know, he's useful in his own Boris-y way. He just reminds you of a clumsy old man, pretty much. Just going around doing his clumsy thing. Gotta love it. For now, we'll just park him right here. There we go. Oh, I think he just leveled up as well. Nice. Let's give him a little bit of level action, shall we? Access inventory. Yeah. So we've done. Let's have a look. What have I leveled up lately? I did melee damage. I did move speed. Stamina definitely needs to go up. Sweet. All right, and let's take some of this rubbish out of his inventory. All these seeds and whatnot. Because we don't need those in there. I got a separate place for seeds and narco berries, which is always handy. Stim berries as well. Seeds. Noise. I was thinking of actually setting up some areas to be able to farm at some point. Look how many berries we've got. Absolutely insane. I think his favourite berries are Medjool berries, by the way. So when you're taming them, I'm pretty sure Medjool berries are the... I laid a little nug again. I'm pretty sure Medjool berries are the ones that he would much prefer. So try and get your hands on tons and tons of those. That's pretty much the same for most of the herbivores, but some of them are a little bit different. You know, it's not set in stone, but most of them prefer Medjool berries. It's going to make me really overweight, but we're going to make it here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We want fiber, and this should make the preserving bin. Yes! I'll just throw that stuff inside there. Good times. Alright, so preserving bin. Let's figure out how this thing works. I'm yet to actually try it out and use it. I'm pretty sure we just put it down, we put spark powder in it, and then we put food in it. I think that's how it is, but I don't know how long it actually preserves it for. The guys over there, I've been speaking to them, and they've got a preserving bin, and yesterday while they were offline, it was still going. It lets off like these particles, so maybe it's just going to work. I think I'm going to put it like here. There we go. Alright, so let's have a look. So store your perishables with spark powder to preserve. Use spark powder, oil, and cooked meat to make jerky over hours. Oh, you can make jerky, that's insane. I guess jerky has a much longer expiration date, doesn't it? You know, everyone knows beef jerky you can just leave in the, you know, cupboard for like half a century and you'll still be able to eat afterwards. So maybe that's what that does. It's pretty cool. But we need spark powder. Now I think spark powder is stone and flint. Spark powder. How many does it need for each one? It needs 2 flint, 1 stone. So we'll just make 6, I guess. Or 14. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty. We get 2 for each one, I guess. So I will make 14 of those. So access inventory. We want to put our spark powder in. There we go. And our raw meat. Oh. So it spoils in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And was it regularly spoiling? 7 minutes. Oh, okay. So it does last a lot longer. I don't know how long the spark powder lasts for, though, so we'll keep an eye on it. It's on 13 at the minute. And it is making a cool little thing, isn't it? Oh, look, it's doing that, like, you know, like when you're in a desert and it's really hot and you can see it kind of... Look at that. How cool is that? I like it. All right, well, let's go get a little bit more flint so we can make some more spark powder. We can grab some from these rocks, which is cool. And then I think what we might do is we might just have a little looky-see around the water's edge a little bit further up to see what dinosaurs we can find. And maybe fight a few more dinosaurs with Boris, because I would like to try and level him up a little bit more. There we go. Cool, cool. And we're still on 13 spark powder, so that could last some time. Yeah. We'll see. See what happens. But for now, I think we've got most of the bits we want. Let's refill our water sack, and then we'll have a little looky-see upriver. Just to see what we can find. Maybe we'll find a cool dinosaur. Who knows? Our guy's level 6. The more I can level him up, the better. And he'll, you know, he'll just generally be an awesome dinosaur. He's already pretty an awesome dinosaur. I think once he gets a new name, he could be an even more awesome dinosaur. Oh my god, I've just found a Spinosaur. Check this out. Check this out. Look over there. Look. Right in the distance. Can you see it in the water? These guys are actually water animals. Well, they prefer to be in water. I think they're like swamp creatures more than anything else. But how cool is this? I don't actually know if my Triceratops could kill this guy. So I'm being a little bit careful, because they do seem like the type of thing that does a fair whack of damage. But look at him over there. How cool is that? Like, I definitely couldn't outrun this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure they nerfed their run speed on land earlier because they were just too strong. Oh, look at that. How cool is that guy? Absolutely insane. I want to tame one of those. That's the plan. Next episode is the plan to tame one. Well, overall, a pretty good night. Managed to get myself loads of berries. Got myself some meat, thanks to Boris. Lovely jabbly. And let's have a quick looky-see inside our salt bin, you know, our preserving bin, to see how we're doing. We are doing pretty good. 29 spark powder, 19 raw meat. So we might as well just throw all of this in there. And these go off in 5 minutes. Let's see if it actually works with berries. Oh, it does. Look, an hour. Whoa, that's pretty good. So I'm actually going to put all my narco berries in there as well. Might as well, hadn't we? So we'll pop all those in there, because I want to save those later for being able to make myself narcotics. So here, that looks good to me. We got loads of berries, we got loads of raw meat, loads of spark powder. I think we might very well be sorted. Actually, you know what I want to do as well? I want to put this in there. Was that 4 minutes? 45 minutes. Maybe just an hour if it was brand new. That's good. That's nice. Sweet. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be that for today's episode. We actually do have a level to do as well, so let's probably do that. I think this one I'm going to put into... We don't need movement speed that much because we've got dinosaurs for that. Melee damage is pretty important. I do like that. Food doesn't really make a difference because eventually we still need to eat. It doesn't make our food last any longer. Health, you know, if you're going to be taking hits, then health's important. I think what I'm actually going to go for is going to be... melee damage. For now, I think I'm actually going to start putting... It sounds really weird, but I'm actually going to start putting it into oxygen soon, because oxygen allows you to swim a lot faster, and if I'm going to be going down to any of the underwater caves with a megalodon, it's going to be handy to be able to swim myself, so I think I might put some into oxygen. Obviously, we can last longer underwater, but we can also swim faster, which is nice. We did get some engram points. We're 18 points. Which ones shall we learn? I think I might eventually do these, but I don't know if they're that important just yet. I'm kind of holding off from doing it at the minute. Oh, I know what I wanted. Trank arrows. That's the one I want. Yeah, very, very important. I've already got a bow. I learned the bow and arrow. Trank arrows are going to be super important if we're going to try and take down one of those Spinosaurus guys. So, yeah. Sweet. Alright, guys. Well, thanks again for everyone that leaves their comments on their favourite dinosaur or other things from the Jurassic period. Make sure to leave why, you know, why you think it's so awesome. And if it's good, we'll rename Boris your name. I think that's going to be a nice thing to do as well. And thanks everyone as well that donated over the last few days. I never expected any of those at all. So for everyone that did, that was a really nice surprise. So cheers for that. And make sure as well you leave messages from now onwards so that I can actually, you know, so I can get back to you and say thank you and whatnot and answer whatever information you may require. Cool. Alright, guys. I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. From myself and Boris. Bye-bye.